You don't really have a way to compare 15 tickets for 200 atoms with anything else, or at least you didn't. But by the end of this video, you will. Knowing the cost of atoms per ticket, we can also calculate the cost of caps and everything else in US dollars. And with that information, we can calculate the cost of rewards in atoms, caps, and dollars. Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
Hello.
Today, we're going to talk to you about Season 16 and the changes that are coming to Fallout 76. But before we do, we have some news.
We now have a Discord server. It's called Vault 42, and you're all welcome to join and chat.
We've also activated YouTube memberships, so if you'd like to show your support for the channel, you can head over and subscribe to one of the plans, which will give you extra special benefits that other people don't get.
If you like the content we make, please share it in other communities and on other platforms.
If you're not already subscribed to the channel, that's a great way to show your support, and also be sure to like the video. If you'd like to show your support in a different way, we'll have other methods that we'll tell you about soon. But with that out of the way,
let's jump right in.
Let's jump in.
As you may have seen on other channels already, Season 16 is going to be quite different. The biggest, most obvious thing is that there is no more scoreboard. You will receive 25 tickets for each rank. Lower ranks are easier to get, but recurring items cost more. We'll show that in a minute. The new currency is tickets, and you can spend tickets only on the items that interest you. Premium items are only available for Fallout First and Season Pass holders. Oscar, what's a Season Pass?
I think we should call it Fallout Second. A Season Pass is something that you can purchase for 1,500 atoms, and it unlocks the premium items that previously were only available for Fallout First subscribers. It will unlock those items for the duration of the season, although you still have to pay tickets if you want to purchase the items. The obvious question is a Season Pass better than Fallout First? Later on in the video, we will have a full cost-benefit analysis that will answer that question. Noodle, from what you've seen, how has the community responded to the changes?
So far, people are kind of freaking out. People just seem to be concerned. It's a big change, and not all the information is out yet. It just seems like it's a lot to take in. It's very different, and people have concerns. People are worried.
You'll see throughout this video that we only do have partial information to work with. We don't have all of the screens showing all of the rewards for the season. We don't have the final prices for things, but we have to do the best that we can with the information that we have. I want to look at it objectively, starting with Bethesda's goals. And we've gone over this in other videos. What is Bethesda's goal?
To make money.
That's the goal of every business, and it's important that we remember that Bethesda's goal is to make money. There are two types of revenue in a business. There's monthly recurring revenue, and there's non-recurring revenue. Monthly recurring revenue is where you get money every single month, and it's great. You don't have to do anything, or, well, I guess you have to do something. You have to do whatever you said you were going to do, but the money just comes in regardless. Non-recurring revenue is bursty. That's like you release a new game that you've been building for the last 4 years, and a bunch of people buy it, and then that tapers off for the next 4 years, and you got to take that initial burst of money and make it last. Which type of revenue do you think is better?
Monthly.
That's exactly right. In the recent Bethesda Dev Dive video, they introduced us to somebody who apparently has been in previous videos, whose name is Jesse McLean. This is the first time I've seen Jesse. Hi, Jesse, if you're watching. And I noticed his title, Senior Monetization Designer. I've never seen monetization in anybody's title before. I'm guessing that his objective is to design game mechanics that can be monetized. Game mechanics that people will pay for, or depending on which side of the coin you want to look at, game mechanics that will extract money from the community. I spent some time thinking about what sorts of questions he might ask himself. And if we know that the only recurring revenue stream for Bethesda from Fallout 76 is Fallout First, then I started to wonder if maybe this new system is intended to drive people to join Fallout First. If the season pass, as you'll see later, isn't as good as Fallout First, it still may provide bursty revenue for Bethesda, but perhaps people will figure out that it's better to join Fallout First, and then once they're in Fallout First, they're probably more likely to stay. So this new system could just be a bridge.
Do you think that the new system can hurt Fallout First players?
I don't think so at all. I think the people who pay for Fallout First recognize the value of Fallout First and are happy to continue to get the rewards for being Fallout First. That's part of why I think the new system is a bridge. One thing that I found interesting in his video is that they've intentionally designed the new system to get people to play for longer after reaching rank 100.
We hope that this system gives you a reason to play just a little bit more.
If you've played Fallout 76 for any length of time, you probably, like me and like Noodle, you get to rank 100 and you're like, yay! And then you kind of stop playing.
Then you're done.
Yeah, then you're done. I like to use score boosters to rank up as quickly as I can and get all of the rewards as quickly as I can. But once I'm at rank 100, it doesn't matter. In fact, beyond rank 100, I'm really bad at even redeeming the rewards that I get. I just go in once a week and I'm like, click, 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 yay, 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 whatever, whatever, whatever. Oh, 500 caps I didn't get because I'm at max caps. And then I just, go back to grinding along. I like doing the dailies, but I don't really care about the rewards that you get above level 100. This new season is intentionally designed to get people to continue to play aggressively past rank 150. If the score rewards are the same as they have been in previous seasons, between level 100 and, everything after level 100 is going to be 3,500 score to get to the next level. And that takes some time and effort.
Imagine this is your first encounter with the seasons. With no prior information, is there anything in here that would turn you away?
That's an excellent question. If we just started playing Fallout 76 and this is the way that things are, we wouldn't have anything to compare it to, and it would probably be just fine. For those of us who have been playing for a while, if we can eliminate the good and bad as we're comparing one thing to another thing and step back, let's just look at, does this system actually work? And is it effective for Bethesda's goals?
I suppose.
If the intent is to get people to play more, I think yes.
Yeah.
If the intent is to get people to spend money, I think yes. But what I don't know is if it's what the community will accept.
That's a good point. Do you think this will drive away some of the people who are already committed? Or I guess the question is, will it drive away more people than it will attract?
It's a good way to look at it. Imagine that the new system is what was already there, and they were replacing it with the old scoreboard system from Season 15 and prior. Would that be seen as an improvement or as a diminishment of the quality of experience?
Interesting.
This is certainly more engaging. The idea that you have choice and that you have this new currency and you can save it up and buy things later is appealing. And I'm guessing that if they rolled from this back to the old one, with the old one having never existed before, that people would be responding the exact same way.
Just because it's changed.
Just because it's different. Again, trying to strip out good, bad, or whatever from it. I feel like this is more modern than the existing scoreboard system.
There are some things that I like about the old way, though.
Like what?
I like the scoreboard presentation. It is a little bit old school, but I tend to like things that are a little bit more traditional. So the scoreboard appealed to me.
It's almost like a board game.
It's almost like a board game, yeah. I'm a big fan of board games, so for me it was something that I could relate to.
I think it's nice to not have to spend tickets on stuff that I don't want. There have always been items in the scoreboard that I just don't care about. And I get them and I'm like, whatever, whether it's a camp item I don't care about, or paint for a gun that I never use, or power armor paint for a power armor suit that I don't even have. The idea that I can now save up my tickets and only buy the things that I want appeals to me.
I have mixed feelings about that. It kind of just turns into a shopping experience. Like, this is suddenly not a scoreboard, but a shopping mall where you can come in and just pick up the things that you want. Like, how is this different from the Atomic Shop? For me, the previous way with a scoreboard was more sportsmanlike. Yeah, certainly there were things that I didn't really care about, but it wasn't about that. It was about the work, the achievement. This seems a little bit more commercial to me.
One of the things that concerns me is the idea that tickets don't carry over from season to season. If I grind my way through and at the end I have a bunch of tickets that are going to expire, then I'm still going to end up buying a bunch of stuff that I don't care about. I would rather have more valuable items or maybe more diversity across the range of items so that I don't feel like I'm just forced to burn my tickets at the end. From this point forward in the video, I want to warn you, things are going to get a little bit dark.
Uh-oh.
Remember, we're dealing with partial information. Bethesda was kind enough to share some screens with us, but we don't know that these prices are going to be the final prices. And in fact, on one screen, I'm 100% sure that they're not. But because they've introduced a new currency, the value of each of the things that you're seeing on the screen exists in a vacuum. You don't really have a way to compare 15 tickets for 200 atoms with anything else, or at least you didn't. But by the end of this video, you will. Before we dive into that, the first question that I had was if it's possible to get all rewards with the tickets that you gain. So what I mean is, how many tickets do you need, which means how many ranks do you have to accomplish, to get every single reward? And the short answer is more than you used to. I looked at each of the score pages and calculated the cost for each reward for both standard players and Fallout First players and the number and type of reward, and used this to calculate an average value for the rewards on each page. As you can see here at base rank 0, which corresponds with page 1 of the scores, the standard cost items total to 105, the Fallout First items total to 45, which gives a total of 150 tickets for everything on the page. There are 9 paid items and 1 free item, though that free item is for Fallout First. And there are 6 standard items and 4 Fallout First items. What this amounts to is an average value of 18 tickets per item for standard players and 15 tickets per item for Fallout First players. This continues up through each of the ranks, as you see here on the left, all the way up to bonus page 1 and bonus page 2. Ignore bonus page 2 because we'll talk about that one in a minute. Throughout each of the ranks, it's interesting to note that the benefit squarely falls on Fallout First players, with the exception of page 13, where the average cost per item for a Fallout First player is 20 tickets and the average cost for a standard player is 16. I kind of feel that Fallout First should have a better skew. You can see here that on rank 2, they're equal. On rank 4, they're almost equal. Obviously, we don't have page 6 or page 11 and 12, so those numbers are deduced from the values that we know above and below, and they're reasonable guesses. But throughout it, Fallout First member prices and standard player prices are pretty evenly matched. Where it starts to get icky is when you calculate how many tickets you need to get a reward. By level 100, you will have earned 2,500 tickets. If you're a standard player and you want to buy everything that's available up through level 100, you need 3,385 tickets. So you don't have enough. If you want to buy everything that's available for Fallout First, you need 4,173 tickets. So you still don't have enough. And in fact, you won't have enough until you're either a level 135 standard player or a level 167 Fallout First player.
Huh, that's mildly disturbing.
The level 150 stats correspond to bonus page 2. Bonus page 2, in what Bethesda showed us, I'm pretty sure is a placeholder. Each of these items cannot cost 75 tickets, and at previous points in the scoreboard, they generally cost 5 tickets. So I think we're going to actually see this number change to 5 tickets for each of these items. And
I sure hope so.
And if that's the case, then by level 150, which is where you need to be to get any of the items off of bonus page 2, you'll have amassed 3,750 tickets. You'll need 3,435 to buy everything if you're a standard player. You'll need 4,223 to buy everything if you're a regular player. So if you're a standard player, you'll actually be able to buy everything by level 137. But if you're a Fallout First player, you still need to reach level 169.
Holy cow.
So Fallout First players have to work harder to get the rewards that we're already paying for, and I don't think that's correct.
That's not right at all.
But it gets worse.
What? No.
We all know that you can purchase each rank for 150 atoms per rank. Previously, you could buy everything up to rank 100, and what would you get for it?
The scoreboard, the rewards, the poster.
All of the rewards up through level 100.
Yes.
But now, if you pay to get up to rank 100, well,
Butt kiss.
you have not earned enough tickets to buy the items available through level 100.
So wait. You have to do all the same work, get to level 100, and then continue grinding to like 167
Or,
to get your rewards.
yeah, 135 if you're standard, 167 if you're Fallout First. We're going to talk about Fallout First just because we're Fallout First. And so, all you standard players,
Sorry.
sorry. If you want to pay for rank to get everything that's on the scoreboard, you have to pay for 167 ranks instead of 100. And what this effectively means is that the price changes from $150 in season 15 to $250 in season 16.
Wow.
And of course,
that's huge.
That's huge. This doesn't take into consideration the bonus atoms you might get if you buy a lot of them at once. It's just the straight atom price, which comes out to $1 for 100 atoms. So what they've done is they've raised the price of paying to win by $100. This, in my opinion, shows where Bethesda's intent lies. They are looking for more ways to monetize Fallout 76 and extract more money from the players.
It seems like they're trying to mask all this confusing math by the new ticket system.
100%.
I didn't see all this. You're a super mega nerd and you spent days working this crap out. A normal person wouldn't see this.
Sometimes when Noodle and I go to the grocery store, I point out where the grocery store is taking advantage of people who can't do math. You'll see something on the shelf where there's a single item and it costs $2, and next to it is a bulk item that has 5 of the same item and it costs $12. And people are like, oh, 5, that's better than 1, so I'll buy that, not realizing that they're actually paying more per item. So I ask myself, is this the same thing? Is Bethesda trying to take advantage of people who aren't going to calculate the comparative value of the thing itself?
It seems plausible, likely even.
I continued down this pathway to calculate the cost of a ticket in atoms. And there are 2 ways that we can do that. One is by purchasing rank, and the other is by the cost of atoms in tickets throughout the various levels. Bonus atoms aside, we know that atoms have a cost of $1 for 100 atoms. If you go to the store, you'll see that you can buy 500 atoms for $4.99. So we'll round up because it's easier. So that's $1 for 100 atoms. And we can use that to calculate the cost of an atom and then translate that into the number of atoms per ticket. So if you need 150 atoms to go up 1 rank, you get 25 tickets for every 1 rank. Then the result of this is 6 atoms per ticket.
Mm-hmm.
The other way to calculate it is the average atom cost across the season. From the pages that we have, we can see that you get 200 atoms at various points throughout, and they have various costs for a reason that I still don't understand. This averages out to X number of atoms per ticket, and we can determine that if you average out the cost and Bethesda's wackiness, the average cost is 14 atoms per ticket. Knowing the cost of atoms per ticket, we can also calculate the cost of caps and everything else in US dollars. And with that information, we can calculate the cost of rewards in atoms, caps, and dollars. Now, I don't know anybody who actually pays to rank up, unless you're one of the YouTubers who wants to show all of the rewards on the first day. So I think it's more realistic to use the in-season value of a ticket in atoms, according to what Bethesda has actually shown us. And what they've shown us is what it costs within the season. And they've also shown us the same thing for caps. There are 3 opportunities to purchase caps on the pages that we've seen, also bizarrely with different costs. But this gives us an average cost of 611 caps per ticket. If we punch these numbers in pink in the table down below, then we have all of the other values. And the way to look at this is the top line over the left line. So it's 611 caps per ticket. It's 14 atoms per ticket, or 13.86 cents per ticket. The green values are all calculated. The gray values are things that we know, and the pink values are the things that we've calculated throughout this season. We're going to use this to determine the cost in atoms, caps, and US dollars for every single item in the new scoreboard. Before I show that to you, I want to remind you again, these ticket values can change. Bethesda is trying to do the right thing for themselves. None of us want Bethesda to go out of business, because if they do, then we don't have any Fallout 76 or Skyrim or whatever the heck else you play. There's no malice here. They know that without the community, there's no Fallout 76. But I want to warn you again, when you see what I'm about to show you, you might not be happy. By introducing a new currency, they've removed the ability to define the value of the items that they're offering. Here on page 1, you can see that items that cost 5 tickets have a comparable cost of 3,055 caps, 66 atoms, or 66 cents. The atoms and the cents are always going to be the same because it's just divided by 100. It's there so you can ask yourself, would I pay 3,055 caps if I saw this in somebody's store? Would I pay 66 atoms if I saw this in the atomic shop? Would I pay 66 cents to purchase this? And for a number of things on here, sure. But for a lot of them,
Hell no.
T45 paint, 624 atoms. Surfboard wall decoration set, 416 atoms. Those prices kind of seem comparable. 66 atoms for a nuclear keycard times 5? Maybe. 400 atoms for a beach fence set? Maybe. I don't know. You're a camp builder. Would you pay that?
I would find it pretty steep. If I really needed it for a camp, I would buy it. But I've seen things like defenses for that price in the atomic shop. Yeah, I can believe it.
Where it starts to get fun is when they start giving us caps and atoms. Here you can see that you can get 200 atoms for 208 atoms.
What?
That's not a good deal.
No.
Here you can get 5,000 caps for 6,110 caps. Not a good deal. 200 atoms for 0.
That's good.
That's a smoking deal.
I'll
You should
take that.
definitely take that. 200 atoms for 346 atoms. No.
Mm-mm.
We'll leave each of these screens up for a few seconds so that you guys can go back and pause and screenshot them and review them yourself. The objective here is to help you define and compare the true cost of things to costs and values that you already know. You know what it costs to buy 5 lunchboxes or 6 lunchboxes from the Atomic Shop. So when you see lunchboxes for sale here, is that where you should be spending your tickets? That's up to you.
There's still unique season rewards. We do get a Stein, but it's on a page that we didn't get to see. And there's a poster, which is on the last page.
How do you feel about the poster compared to the scoreboard that you used to get?
I like the scoreboards better. The poster is cool. It doesn't really scream achievement yet. I go to people's camps a lot, and seeing someone's camp who has 6 or 8 or 12 of those posters on the wall, it screams respect. This dude did a lot of work. He earned these posters. This just looks like wall decoration to me.
I don't even think people will notice it. Nobody's going to come into your camp and look at that poster and be like, ooh, you did a cool thing. They'll
Yeah.
be like, poster, whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty, but it's not a medal.
It's not a medal.
Yeah.
We should all go play Heroes Duty.
Duty.
Let's go back to talking about the season pass. Is it worth it?
Maybe. If you take more than a month to complete a season. If not, Fallout First for a month is better. And we have a whole video on Fallout First, so you guys can go check it out.
You need to consider the value of the items that you're getting for the price that you're paying. You're paying 1,500 atoms for the privilege of being able to redeem premium items. But if all you want is the water boiler, well, then you're paying 1,500 atoms for that one item plus the ticket cost. The ticket cost for a water boiler is another 624 atoms. Also consider that the later in the season you start to play, the worse value the season pass is.
Oh, true. Some people may join later in the season.
Here's a list of the cost per week for each week that the season will be around. Seasons generally last about 9 weeks. So you can see here on the left that if you join in week 1, you buy the season pass, well, then you're paying 167 atoms per week. But if you join in week 8, you're paying 750 atoms per week if the season lasts 9 weeks. What's more disturbing is how long you will actually need to complete the season. In the chart on the right, you can see the cumulative score required to reach a particular rank. So to reach rank 10, 9,900, rank 50, 78, 400, rank 100, and so on. To get up to rank 200, you need to have 570,275 score points. If you play unboosted, and understanding that you can buy score boosters, and there's some score boost that's available on the scoreboard for both standard players and Fallout First players, but I just tried to simplify things by saying standard player, let's say they don't ever get boosted, and a Fallout First player who does get boosted along the way gets those boosts at particular levels. These are approximations just to make the chart kind of make sense. What you need to notice, though, is if you play every single day and you complete all of your dailies and the weeklies, you will reach rank 10 in a little less than half a week. You'll reach rank 50 in about 3 weeks. You'll reach rank 100 in about 8 weeks, 150 in 14, and so on. If you are boosted with only the 25% score boost that is available on the scoreboard itself, then those numbers reduce a little bit. But what you need to notice here is that to reach rank 150, you need more than 9 weeks. And we already showed you that you need to get to rank 150. In fact, you need to get to rank 167 if you're a Fallout First player to get all of the items on the scoreboard. So it looks like you can't even complete the scoreboard in the time that the season will be around.
Holy cow. That doesn't seem right at all. Do you think maybe they'll extend the seasons?
I think they're going to have to extend the seasons. I think seasons are going to have to be, well, I mean,
Longer.
Look at it here. Yeah, what, 16, 18 weeks? 4 months?
Would that still
4 months would be 16 weeks.
Would that still be interesting for people, though? I don't know. We'll have to play and see. Maybe Bethesda is baking that in?
It's tough to say. The math points to that. Maybe they're going to use the new format to roll out fewer seasons per year, which forces people to play for longer to get to level 167 to claim all of the rewards. I don't know. Our objective here was to give you information that allows you, more than anything, to determine the value of a ticket in a currency that you already intuitively understand. And I hope that we've done that. But I know that we've also opened up a lot of new questions, and we would very much like to hear what all of you think about the new season, about the stuff that we've shown you today, about what Bethesda is doing. So tell us in the comments down below, or join the new Discord server where we have a dedicated channel for score and scoreboards, and we would love to continue the conversation with you there.
Thank you so much for joining us today, for watching the videos, supporting the channel. We are Gamer Aviator.
And until next time, holy crap, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.